everyone. I have my husband here, Dave, and it's a great day today because we are celebrating our anniversary. And in honor of that, I'm going to ask him some organizing questions and get his thoughts and his take on all these 11 blissful years of organization. So, tell me, what was your thought of organization before we met? Like, did you have any thoughts about it?
No thoughts. Basically try to keep all my stuff together in one type of area just to look for it. That's it. Sports, clothes, food. And as long as it was in one area, that's about as much as I organized.
Okay. That seemed to work pretty well for you,
No,
or not?
it was a mess. I'm a guy. I'm your average guy, so everything was a mess.
Okay. So what were your thoughts, like, after we first initially met? Like, did organizing come into your mind? Like, the things that I did, like, were you like, is she crazy, or?
I was thinking about other things. I wasn't thinking about organizing. So, but no, you know what? We kind of had our own separate lives, and I knew that you had a passion for it, but it wasn't anything that scared me. There's nothing wrong with being organized.
No, not. Okay. So we've lived in a lot of different places and have organized quite a few different spaces. Is there one in particular that like stands out that you're like, that this was a game changer? Like, I'm so glad that she finally organized it this way, or something that just made things a lot easier?
A game changer would be the Mets selling their team, the ownership. That would be a game changer. But in terms of me personally, not by far, the home binder, the household binder, because it puts all the things that you really don't keep track of that you should in one place. So instead of you're on the phone with the doctor or the school or something and you need that information, it's all in one place. And that makes life easy.
Okay.
That would say the biggest one for me by far.
Okay. What about an actual area of the home? Like, is there a pantry or closet or garage, refrigerator, anything?
Pantry's pretty neat. That helps. I wouldn't really have thought to push that much time into it, but with the kids and the snacks, it makes it easy.
Okay. What advice would you give to a couple about organizing? Because typically, there's a spender and saver in many relationships, and that kind of mimics organization, that there tends to be one that likes it a little bit more, has more passion for it, or wants things to be more organized than someone else. So we obviously know who's who in our scenario. What advice would you give to people out there that are in that situation?
I would say just be aware of it and just keep up with it. So if my wife's gonna do the work of setting up a room and putting these cubes or these drawers or dressers, once all that work's done, I just try to keep it going. So that way we don't have to do a big cleanup and stop again. So I'd say try to stick with being consistent. But the other thing too is just have a clue about what's going on. A lot of times you like to move like utensils and stuff, and stuff that I like in certain areas. And don't tell me. That is not so much fun. But our house is kind of like an R&D, so things are always being tried and moved and yada yada. But
and that would be my advice to the person that's more organized in the relationship. It's just to communicate. There's been times where I just kind of just get in my mode and I just kind of just go.
But really, here's the most: just get out of the way. Just be smart. Don't open your mouth and get out of the way, and let them get to work.
Perfect. Well, thank you for joining our community today and sharing your thoughts on organizing.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in on this week's episode. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on social at Organize Marie.